This episode is sponsored by J&J Garage. Top quality, cheap prices.
J Garage, we do excellent brakes and clutch repair. Pressure plates, flywheels, disc brake pad, brake shoes, clutches. Any job you have, cars, vans, jeeps, buses, trucks, and tractors. Just call J&J Garage, 1-876-408-3836, 887-7504 for all your pickup and delivery service throughout the 14 parishes in Jamaica. 1-876-408-3836. J&J Garage, giving the people what they want. Top quality and cheap prices. We give up to 2 years warranty on reline disc brake pads. No one come close, no one. Top quality, cheap prices. Thank you. Have a good day from J&J Garage.
All right, welcome to the SportGlobe podcast this evening. This evening, I just wanted to be able to sit down and reason as fans, brethren and brethren, like how we normally used to do it, before. And want to welcome you too, in terms of our subscribers, our viewers, and continue to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are almost there at 1,000 subscribers. I think we're going to meet that before the end of this week, so we really appreciate it. It has been a short little journey, but you guys are jumping and ensure that, that we get there and keep getting there. I like the comments that has been coming, and that's why I decided this evening that let us just invite a couple of our fans, and us as fans just, have a reasoning about the Jamaica qualification journey into this 2026 World Cup. That will be in the CONCACAF region as well. Mexico, United States, and Canada will be where the games will all be played. So it's really in our backyard. Not even our backyard, because the place them come like our yard most of the time. All of them plays there, because them just right there. So, but Jamaica have 2 more games to go. In Trinidad on the 13th, as I say, and also at home for a final game up against Curacao. I have with me Vin Blaine, sports administration, but today Vin is just a fan. And I have George as well. George play football all over Jamaica, Manning Cup, Minor League, Masters League. So, real great football fan. And Ricky play all over the place as well. And is into the sport of track and field just the same. And me, I do everything. All right, so here's the thing. I want to get some perspective in terms of how you all feel about this qualification journey that Jamaica has started on. And just give me your quick response to it. How you feel. Let me start with Pee Wee. Pee Wee, how you feel about this qualification journey? And you can put it backdrop to the 98 journey if you want to use something as a backdrop, because this is the closest that we had come so far since 98, right? So if you want to use that as a backdrop, that's cool too.
Okay, gentlemen. All right. Evening again. My whole look on this thing is that, boy, I'm tentative at this moment. Very tentative. In terms of, we have one of the best talent pool of footballers that we have ever had. In terms of talent, just raw talent.
Yeah.
But in terms of organization and structure, I still not seen a system of play that we have really warped into. I'm not seeing that. We not have any transition. Say, for instance, when you compare the 1998 team, where you had the structure or your defense was organized, where you have Cargill in that midfield role, and he would be covering that back line. And then you have Shorty Malcolm, the explosive wing back, who could get the ball out, could run back and defend. And you have a structure whereby we defend, and you have a structure whereby we attack. No, I'm not seeing that with this team, but on just sheer talent alone, that is what I think is carrying us through. But I don't see the organization that should be there at this level. For instance, Cephas is a very quick player. And if you get the ball to him, he's going to take that ball into the box and give you a square. Therefore, we need some organization whereby we get that ball out of the midfield, get that ball to him, and get those forwards running into the box. You know, something like that. I don't see no structure. We're just playing on sheer talent right now. That's all. That's my first contribution.
Vin, what you say?
I have similar sentiments about the way the qualifier has been going. I agree with PV. You had Cephas, but Cephas was playing more inside in the game against Curacao in a sense.
Yes.
And he's a winger, a natural winger. He's a runner. Let me use a word there.
Right.
He's a runner. So you can, for instance, not everybody can play them back to goal. Right? It was by chance that he created the goals that he created. Because he was outside. His thing, he has to have space to run. He mean not a person like a Dixon who can twist and turn and go. Him do have that type of characteristic. You understand me? And I think that they might have I don't know why they change around the team, you know, that much and player positions and all that.
I have a big question for you with all of that. You know? But let me hear Ricky, what Ricky said. Ricky, what your thoughts on the whole thing so far?
All right, first thing, I was listening to the other show with Serving Glenn.
Yeah.
And I take his points very carefully, right?
Yeah.
Personally,
you better do that.
No, man. First thing, you know, I would have a show with Serving that my highest respect but to Serving, right? So big up Serving. The reality is, and I said this to you in a conversation.
Yeah.
I think the injection of Rodolph Speed as the technical director made a difference. And I thought, personally, this is my personal opinion, that Speed picked this team. And then compared to 1918, where the Rene, where PV mentioned earlier, when we have a structural team, right?
Yeah.
Rene used to secure the back. So when we not lose big outside of Mexico. And if we score, so the 1-0 game we will win against Canada, Costa Rica, and then we will win to RFK, we will draw 1-0. So we could have scored 1 goal and defend it because you had that Tatiron on the back, you had Pepe and Rudy with him.
The back did solid, man.
Solid, right.
Yeah.
So we need too much goal to score power, and the goals are scoring based on defensive errors. So I personally think him should have Ethan, Lowe, and King as a solid 3. One sweep, in the back, and then Gregory play left back, and one of these play right back, and we need somebody, a playmaker. So just like 1918 when they had Whitmore, so we need a playmaker. And then what Servin was mentioning about the runner, Cephas just need the space. And if you show him outside, him coming inside. If you show him inside, him go outside. But it's final decision in the last third. There is a problem. Also need to constantly keep Boza and Dixie. These are natural goal scorers, natural goal poachers. Yeah. And they bring little excitement and flair. So I think those 3 should stay in the top, but you need a playmaker to either shred the ball through similar. So we need like a Meggy then, who can shred the ball through the midfield, through the spaces for these forwards, right?
Yeah, man.
And then I think we still need to come on 10 minutes into the half because he brings some type of purpose. Personally, I don't think, and I'm going to say this publicly, I don't think Leon Bailey and Demargue has been contributing that much with purpose as big name players to the game. And the past game, and the past game, I think we played well. And I hear serving saying, within team, it about a change that kind of a chemistry.
Mm.
So that is my take based
All
on
right.
98 to
I
now.
realize that. I realize that we have Omar coming. Omar, welcome to the conversation. This evening we're just going to talk as a fan, so don't feel no way. You don't have to be too analytical at all, at all. Just talk what you want to talk, you think, what you feel about. So we want to talk about this particular journey, and we want to use the backdrop of the '98 journey because this would have been the closest we come to qualifying for the World Cup since 1998. So if we fail from here, is the closest. All the other time, then we never come so close, right? Because we're pretty much maybe 1 or 2 games away from qualifying right now. So we just want to get your viewpoint in terms of the journey so far. What has been maybe a high or a low in the game? You think the team can go whether or not? But I want to say this though, Ricky, and before Omar come in, is that I get the sense that a lot of people saying that speed definitely have an hand inside of the structure of the team and the structure of the team play. Yes, there is a coach. But I saw a video earlier this week, right? Another YouTuber was interviewing Speed and he was talking about this English player. What's his name again? Where everybody want to get in at the team.
Mason Greenwood.
Yeah, right. And Speed has said if Mason Greenwood ready any day, he must play. You know,
If it's the deadline.
that says something. That says something about the influence that he has. But you know,
Well, Speed, hold on. Speed said, if
yeah,
he was to have his way,
yeah,
but I want to draw this point why I said that, right? Quickly
yeah,
before you move on to Omar. Our coach, I don't think he's that influential. He has a name, but
yeah.
I don't think he's that influential. And with a home game
Uh-huh.
against Bermuda and a must win, I more than like to feel Speed said,
But you know the
play
wickedest
them
thing.
three, man.
But you
Yeah,
know the wickedest thing with that comment, though, Ricky, is
yeah.
that when he was coming to Jamaica, all of the players them was very happy that he was coming. I don't know if it's because them here says an English Manchester United, coach coming, so everybody was because all who never want to come play for the team, everybody sort of know ready and lace up them boots and them ready to come play for the team, right? So
You can't judge a teacher
I don't even
until
understand the influence, but make we hear Omar I said towards the whole thing and how he feels.
Sorry, Charlie, you can catch me up on remind me of the question again.
So we just want to talk as fans in terms of how we feel about the qualification of the team right now, using the backdrop of '98 because this would have been the closest that we come thus far since '98 in terms of qualify. Because if you look at it right now, mathematically it look like we are there, but again, if you look at another side, we might not be there. It all depends on how we show up for the next 2 games. So it's very very close, and we're almost there.
Yeah, but honestly, I never look at it that way because you're not there until you're there. That's what qualifiers.
Yeah.
So if you look,
But I want to tell you something before you go into Omar. Is that when we were qualified '98, you see the Mexico game that we play in Jamaica, everybody said that's a sure thing. Even though it was Mexico that was competing against, right? Because we had a reputation at the office that nothing can beat at the office at the time. So we can use that.
Yeah, do we still currently have that?
No.
Exactly. The office hasn't been in the office for a while.
No.
And there was a sense of belief in that team.
Mm-hmm.
And do we have a sense of belief? Yeah, with the current players in this squad, with the coaching staff. If you look at the players that are available, you think we should make it. Yeah, that's the belief. I think of everyone outside of Jamaica, inside of Jamaica, is with the talent pool that's in the national team currently, and the coaching staff. You should make it. You should make it. But nothing's guaranteed, man. The fat lady hasn't sung yet, so you haven't made it. And I think that was one of the issues in the last game with Curacao, that we went in probably believing that we had it and that we were ahead of the group and we should win this game, no problem. And we went into the first half very nonchalant, and the guys, they were ready for it, and they scored a couple of goals, or scored a goal, and then we were chasing the game and forced to open up more than we would like, and they got a second. So no, I don't think it's a surety. I don't. I think it's a very would be stupid to even think that way.
Say no, yeah, you have no confidence right now.
No, I have plenty of confidence. But you have to. It's a game by game basis. You know, you only judge by your last game. Curacao was not a great outing. Everyone expected to beat Bermuda in the way that you did, even if not more. You know, so sorry to say, Bermuda is not like the biggest obstacle for Jamaica to prove themselves. You know, does it give you some momentum leading into the next game to Trinidad? Absolutely. You know, but Bermuda is not going to be that team that you're going to rate yourself against. You know, Trinidad, yeah, a little bit better. Curacao now, yes. You know, so the next opponent will determine what happens, or is a big measuring stick of what to expect from this team.
All right, I hear all of you say, you know, is touch and go. Vin, I hear everybody talking about the coach and the confidence, and there's a lot of them kind of words they're using. What it is about this team that we can't seem to find a level of confidence in terms of the 98 team never have, well.
You keep talking about the 98 team.
And because it's only measuring stick.
No, but we try to talk about 98. You see 98 team?
Yeah.
The man still ate bun and cheese before them go training. You get me? The type of they looked at the football different.
Yeah.
They never play for money. They were playing from them heart.
Yeah.
Right. So you must understand the dynamics of that type of team.
But it's supposed to bring a level of comfort now to the players.
No. You see, right now
it's supposed to be more comfortable and confident.
No, not that. Right now, before even when I was there as manager of the team, right? The men, I told you before, the man had problem inside the locker room, but them going outside go fight. Right? A lot of these guys don't even want to come and someone don't want to come and play because they're not getting security and not getting that kind of those things. So I don't think that I hardly ever criticize a coach and his selection process. Because I don't know what's happening in the back room. I don't know what's happening on the field.
Yeah.
Right, in training. Because the coach has to look at the type of player that he have in front of him in training. Right? And when you have, with Jamaica, I must say too much right now, the good old.
True.
And you look at around the staff around, you have people sitting on the bench that I don't see them contributing. And then here comes speed. And I don't know, and I have heard speed on the public show this sort of almost criticizing what's happening around in the game. So those things can have a effect on some kind of effect on the teams and what they're playing. I like Omar, the fact that they don't sing it, and it's not an easy pathway we have right now. The person that we are ahead of by a point have the easy road. I'm definitely not going to lose to Bermuda. I don't care not even a draw. I don't see them losing to Bermuda.
So you're confident not them getting the 3 points?
Of course they're going to be Bermuda. It's not because we're better than Bermuda. Bermuda is not good. Bermuda is not at the level that we are at. Even when we play our worst game.
Yeah.
Right? So they try, but like every team, Bermuda is a team that will be good for 10, 15 minutes. 25 minutes. And then you break them down after that easily. If you score your first goal, they try that. And what Bermuda is doing is trying to open up. They can't open up on a team like Jamaica. And that is not as previously we have good talent, right? We have good talent. But I believe.
So let me ask the question then. You waiting? You think the talent good? So no organization, you say talent good, no organization. So it's a coaching problem we have. And I'm going to ask it again. I know the last time I did ask the same thing. Is a coaching problem we have, or the coaches them just confused? That them a good coach them, but them just confused in terms of how to utilize the talent of them have. What
But
is?
you must say that man utilize the talent against Bermuda. So them say.
I don't know, but you said
Right.
Bermuda is not a team you can measure up yourself against.
No,
Right?
but remember Bermuda is good for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
No, but them can expose you. That the same expose us for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But they will came into our own.
George, what you say?
Well, what I'm saying is that the coaching staff, they don't know the best 11. And we've seen this time and time again, whereby you win a match 3-love, you win a match 4-love, and then the next game, you change up the whole entire
Change the
team.
whole team.
You know, do that.
Exactly.
You know, that's one of the basic things where you're not doing a football as a coach. Unless you have injuries, whereby, you know, you have to take out a player, but you not change the whole total structure of your team. So therefore, you don't really have a system where you're going to, where you want people to contribute and play a certain role. You understand me? Because the only person I see do that is Pep Guardiola. When can change up because I have a system where everybody come into the system and then play a certain way within the system. You understand? Because in other words, his attack is really based upon him central midfielder and him 2 wing backs.
Yeah.
Right? In 2 wing backs, they are playing like midfielders. And you have this holding midfielder that protect the whole back and the whole structure of the team and ensure that the team is in the right formation and everything. So, you know, we need to get to a position where we know we're best 11 and we have a structure up here based on the talent that we have.
This episode is sponsored by J&J Garage. Top quality, cheap prices.
J&J Garage, we do excellent brakes and clutch repair. Pressure plates, flywheels, disc brake pad, brake shoes, clutches. Any job you have, cars, vans, jeeps, buses, trucks, and tractors. Just call J&J Garage, 1-876-408-3836, 887-7504 for all your pickup and delivery service throughout the 14 parishes in Jamaica. 1-876-408-3836. J&J Garage, giving the people what they want. Top quality and cheap prices. We give up to 2 years warranty on reline disc brake pads. No one come close, no one. Top quality, cheap prices. Thank you. Have a good day from J&J Garage.
But after you use that.
So it's a thing that the coaches now have the confidence then. Ricky.
Well, all right. So here what I have to say now. As what
I don't know. Tell me the exact thing what going on, because
the whole other one.
Coach
no man.
The players not good. Or
all right. Hear me. All right. Listen.
Ricky. So Richard want to say what he want you say.
We're not talking for try for win.
No.
Yeah.
Look here. He's a Man U fan.
Yeah.
Right? Bro, me out yesterday, so we have to bring in that.
Yeah, man. It's
a Man U fan. I'm a real Steve McLaren. But there's nothing on Steve McLaren's resume that we can create excitement about. And if you listen to his post-match and the pre-game interviews, him not really seem to attack.
Everybody's excited about the guy coming to Jamaica.
Jamaica team full of English baller, and the English baller them feel comfortable with him. You understand? Yeah. So we go England for a man. But personally, to me, I don't think it's working. We have a good talent pool, but as we say, every match come 4 changes, 5 changes, and then your blood. New players in some critical games, and then the crowd of your car for some people, and then like whisper when Demara get injured, reported injured, you're calling. No, the reality, that's why I say so. Some English players, when you got blood them a stadium, it is a away game for them. That's the reality of it, because they're not used to our turf. You see Dixon, you see Bowser. You see, the winger number 20, Cephas. The man that die-hearted Jamaicans, he playing abroad.
Yeah.
The man they just want to, the man know the stadium. The man they just want to play the ball because it means a lot to them. Remember what Serbian just said? Hold on, what Serbian just said, the 1918. During that time, the Simons have some man. Remember saying, Remember, same of government that play Walter Boy, where Colorado Rapids could have pay him, to keep him.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure you realize it. So when serving and mention about the bun and cheese and
Yeah.
money now go on and everything and things is right there, so. But talent pool are really money now and players are being protected by referees and blah blah. The game changed.
Yeah.
But the reality is the talent is here, but it's to pick the right players.
Team.
And
Exactly.
personally, right. And keep
Well,
Right
them together.
combination. Right
well,
combination.
Yeah.
here this.
Hold on, Richie. Hold on,
Yeah.
Richie. I think the team will play Bermuda
Mm-hmm.
are the team for go Trinidad.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, as what Omar and Servin said, the fact they didn't sing it, and as Jamaican, so we're all wrong. But
Mm-hmm.
I think if we carry a team to Trinidad, like the one that starts this game,
Mm-hmm.
and you have like Whisper on the bench and some hungry players,
Yeah.
we should go down to Trinidad to have a good game. But
So yeah.
also remember, hold on,
So
there's
Ricky.
a point we need to drop now. Yeah, hold on, Richie.
No, I
Remember,
want to drop it. I
anytime we
want to
go
drop it. I
Trinidad,
want to drop it a point here, now, Ricky. So what's
yeah.
the low? Low no get back the game. No get back the starting game at all.
You remember I said you need a backline like Low,
Yeah, that's what
King,
I said.
and Pringle.
Because you are saying keep
Say
the
if you
same team
secure the
who play
back.
against Bermuda, go to Trinidad. But I am
No,
saying
what I'm
if I
saying
get
is
back the back line, we want to get back low.
we need to consistently put a consistent team defensively round
Yeah.
this up and carry through to the World Cup. But I want you also remember Servin and Omar. Omar probably might have gone to Trinidad. Servin, you know better.
Mm-hmm.
Try know so when we go to Trinidad, they're gonna put you 4 hours from the airport,
Mm-hmm.
from the field,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and try and know say they're gonna make you comfortable as possible because Trinidad is still in a position to even qualify as second place
Yeah.
and to go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, we need to carry a team to beat Trinidad. And once we beat Trinidad, and I tell you this, Richie, just like Cartel show, just like Buja show, Sting, and some people say, some people come
Instead of
at champs and
full.
say, some people, right. So, and I think JFF,
Yeah.
and the powers may be, needs to have some special giveaways, put up a stage, main events carry extra boxes, and we need to treat Curacao like when you go Anfield and
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool treat anybody and carry the team because we have 12, 13, 50, or 28 man in the stadium to
Hey,
carry through to the World Cup.
we treat on a nice one and come at Anfield, man. Omar, I see you want jump in.
No, I think some points have been made. George brought it up. Yeah, you're right. I don't think we know our best starting 11. I think that's one of the biggest
Mm-hmm.
problem we talked about in the last program. Central midfield is a big position that I don't think it's been filled. I don't think we either the players are not being asked to play that way, or we have a creative midfielder problem. I would say too, where that's that general that we talk about. We just talk about Walter Boyd, where people can bring the game, people that can create special something out of nothing. I think they're capable players, but are they getting that go ahead from the coaching staff? I don't know.
But Omar, are we seeing players that can demonstrate? Because let me tell you, and the based on the fact that I always look on the backdrop of the '98 team, and if we did keep our football maybe looking like that most of the times, or all of the time, I would have said, because I really like what '98 represents in terms of Jamaica football. We have solid defense, we have creative people up front, and we had, capable enough midfielders. If we keep building like that, we will always have a good team. No.
All right.
If you look at this team,
all right, we talk about that.
if you look at this team,
98,
tell me a player that you are
hold on.
confident in that can
98.
control your midfield.
Yeah, but you talk about 98, right?
Yeah.
All right, fine. Let's go back to 98. 98 team played the most qualifying game or games as a national team leading up to that World Cup.
Yeah.
That team played the most games in the world in a region. the most game together in the world. You know.
Lot of games.
We have 100 and odd something games.
Yeah,
I
it
believe.
was.
Started
Leading up
from
to it.
Barbados, right, Omar? Started from Barbados.
Yeah,
Cool
man.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are talking about 100 and odd games together. And
Yeah.
yes, some people go in, some people come out. You know, but you bring in, you identify some areas where you need help, and you bring in those people. Bring those people. A couple of those people come from Europe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you fit in some people, and central midfield was on, striker was one, yeah, defender, and then you bring in some people and you feel like, all right, yeah, we are playing now. We have people who can help us in the areas that we didn't need help, and we still have a strong local base, right? Where we can go forward with, and everybody didn't know the team. Everybody know names in the team. Everybody
No, you don't.
on the row, right? And what am I play for? So even if you look for 98, we bring up an issue where there's areas in the team that are still unsure, right?
That's what I'm saying.
We
That's
still
what I'm
don't know
saying.
our best level. We still haven't had a team together long enough or a coach together long enough to know who's our best players. You know, how well do you know your team? What kind of formation are we playing?
Hey, but Vin, but that our basic problems over the years. We keep changing people, we keep trying people, we keep changing teams, we keep trying teams. When is it that we're going to settle down and have a football? You know, people talk about academies and people talk about all kind of things, but
yeah, but you
we have lots
Omar,
of talent coming up out of the Manning Cup and the Costa Cup every year.
No,
we have lots of people going out to play international now and that kind of a thing, but yet still we still can't find a unit.
You don't find a Manning Cup youth right now. Just like that. It's rare. It's not the first time a man play Manning Cup and can play Premier League. You know, but you see, we have too many. Since we start bringing overseas-based players or overseas players, we have so many choices. Everybody reaching out to this person, they want this person, they want that person, and we're not concentrating on the core group of the team. You ask about Low. I don't know what happened to Low, you know, because Low was the person that reached out for at central midfield.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
I don't even know him get dropped off of the team.
I don't know if he's carrying an injury and still in the squad.
Well, nobody says that. Nobody said that, Vince. So we can't say him carrying an injury.
No, I'm not saying that, but they're not going to say it. You know, a lot of times they won't say it. Because
all I know, the man just get dropped off of the team.
No, but if he's injured, he shouldn't be on the bench.
Exactly. All I know is that he get dropped off of the starting team. That's it.
Yeah. I just think that what happened when McCarran came in, as I said in the previous show, there is advised as to what we have, right? And I don't know what is happening in a training session if he's looking at players, because I cannot see you changing and just changing every time you see. I come on the game. The first time I see the brother, what name? Johnson. Is Johnson his name? He was on the right. He played number 7. Forget his name. Or Campbell. One of them name him have. But you know, I go back to what I say. I don't care who we played, but we played well. So you only can play as much against who in front of you. I like what I saw in the game against. Is the most dynamic team the team I've seen the team be, right? Moving the ball around, making some passes that, you know, that like each other know it. What's his name and Bowser know each other. Yeah, you know, they play together that way. So as I'm saying, it's important that we get that synergy going before we play against Trinidad. Because Trinidad probably have a lot of players at home that they can be working with right now. I don't know what we have.
It's a dangerous thing when the fans lack confidence that kind of way there. Because I know, and I go always use 98, because 98 is a team that we always have confidence in. It is always a little nervous, but we always they always give us a level of confidence.
It's new to us, you know. 98 new to everybody.
Richie, 1 second. I hear you mention 98, right? And I will go back to Omar point.
Yeah.
When we started with local base.
Exactly.
So we start with the program, yeah. Right? And then as it move along, remember Fabian Davis was right back. Then we go Dean Sewell,
Yeah.
Then we got Anthony McCreed. So the right side, there was a problem because Fabian now go down for score. It not overlap as much. So the Reggae Boyz on the left side.
Yeah.
Him cut it back and chop it and him this and that. Baby come is a scoring left back.
Yeah.
So Baby win him game. We brought in Cargill as a diarted central midfield and thing, and him a turn the ball and him a put it left and right and all of that. And we had then we brought in a dog-hearted man, Fitzroy Simpson. That will bite and buck you and thump you and elbow you and fight you in the midfield. But we need that. And then it allowed Tapper to can do him the thing in the midfield. And then with the suspension of Boyd and Lowe, they were brought in two no-nonsense strikers. They never full enough there. Burton and Paula, I don't know skill ball of them. They were kicking their goal still. And that them come and do. So Rene compacted that team, but he makes sure play 5 at the back with wing backs who were attacking, who join the midfield. So we were 5 in defense and 5 in attack as midfielders to support the front two. So totally different. No. So what we need, because some careless goal has scored from it. The 2 goal against Curacao and 1 where them kick go to the side of the goal. We never have no recovering midfielder. The central midfielder never look like him no went for. And all of that. And the youth will get a goal from 4 yards out. Joke. That you drive your foot tonight. If there's pegs at the back of the net, it should have lift up. And then fluff the shot. So the reality is, based on how I say Curacao can't beat your stadium. You can't tell him that. I personally can't declare that.
Well, Omar said the fat lady have to sing on that first.
No, man. You hear me I say? You're alright. As we say, we're going to have 12, 13 up to about 24, man. Curacao now drop the ball to come a stadium.
Yeah. When
in the anniversary of we and to go to the World Cup to deny us. We can't tell you that. Stampede up in that stadium. If that Jamaica want to go to the World Cup. I'm not citing any violence or anything, but Jamaica needs to go, and I think that game is going to be a very high scoring game. They're gonna get 6 goals.
All right, so make we wrap it up. Make us say this now. So Jamaica need to go to the World Cup. Jamaica want to go to the World Cup. Jamaica should go to the World Cup based on, I mean, where they are, this zone that them are playing right now, the quality of the team that them have everything I got for them to go to the World Cup. 98 does always touch and go for us. And there was Mexico beat us 6, before, and we come a stadium and it's 0-0, right? So, and 98 was playing up against more formidable opponent at that time, So the zones that we were playing against, Canada, USA, Mexico, we was playing tougher teams. Now we in an era that is easier teams. We have players now. We have players
Richie,
now that is more exposed.
Richie, hold a second.
Yeah.
Richie, just give me a quick. Mind you, and these gentlemen can agree or disagree. When Mexico came here, already qualified for the World Cup.
Exactly.
They didn't bring them strong team, and they did not play over the half line.
Never matter, Ricky.
And they
any Mexico side was always a strong side for a Jamaica team.
I can guarantee you this.
Yeah.
What I can look here, these gentlemen I know will agree with me. Mexico did not come to Jamaica November 16, 1997 to deny us a passage to the World Cup.
But they
just remember that part.
They never come to lose either.
It matters not. They were not coming here to deny us passage to the World Cup. Just remember that.
We know what people are saying it's a buyout, but guess what? They've never come to lose either.
No, but Richie,
I wouldn't say it's a buyout.
what Ricky is saying, what Ricky is saying, is that them have nothing to lose. Them don't qualify already.
I know, Vin.
But they do. What they do? If you check the team, then they probably bring some people who have never don't get a chance to start and
We see that, but it was
right,
still
so,
a quality players.
I still don't like to compare with 1980. Like, it's a total difference. Different era, different type of ball game up, you know. It's different. I
You
think
know,
that I
let me
think
tell you
that
what I'm comparing, Vin. I'm
yeah,
comparing attitude. That's
yeah,
what
but
I'm
just
looking
to
at.
tell
It's
you,
just the attitude towards
the
getting there. And
attitude,
that's what I'm saying. 98 is the time that we qualified last time. Now we're on the cusp of the same anniversary time is in November.
yeah.
Right? Almost the same day that we're going to play.
Yeah, but
Right?
you
And
can't
if
go.
these
No, you see,
youngsters don't get it in them head now and go back and look at history and say, hey,
no, but
listen,
Richie,
come on,
you
them
have
do
to
it that time
understand.
there, you know, we're
No,
supposed
no,
to
hold
can
on
do
a
it
man,
now and put everything in line.
hold on. You make a point, but let me tell
Yeah.
you something. When you talk about attitude, you must remember back then, you know, the game mean a lot to these local players, you know,
What the difference now?
right? The difference now is that you're not local players that control,
But
and the
but
difference is
Vin,
no.
even when the
Hold on,
international
Richie, hold on,
players, they
man,
with
hold on,
Paul
man.
and Dion
Yeah, but
come
hold
now.
on,
Richie, listen to the man, Richie. Listen to him,
hold
man. I
Yeah,
say.
on, man. Hold
yeah.
on, man. You can't influence me to say what you want to say, no. I tell you, say, I tell you, it's a
Yeah.
different era completely. The
I
attitude of
get
those
it.
players
I
that
get
they will go World Cup, it's different than now.
I get
It,
it.
you see, it's the first thing that affect this team right now, right? I think that if McCartney will come in a year before
Mm-hmm.
and settle down and know the players better,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I would blame him for certain things. But you have the staff around him who have been with the team before. Then you bring in now an advisor. The man are confused because
So
people
sweet, and the man don't live here. The man not even live here.
right, him don't live there.
Mm.
Him don't even know the it's a Simon is here and Simon is talk about church every time. You
Yeah.
understand me? Simon
Tomorrow's
go
another
and look at
culture.
anyone. Listen, Richie, let me tell you something. That different environment.
Mm.
Right? Right now, we have to say, okay, all right, you see Bowser and Dixon,
Mm.
them man come on for show say them should start. Whether they must start or not, because Dixon started off slow. I said in the last time we spoke. And as soon as him get him rhythm and him and Bowser start knock ball together, a different show.
Mm.
See how Bobby come up and score a goal. I mean never see Bobby in a Curacao game till when the game done.
Mm.
You get me? So I think the vibes that amongst this team right now, we are more as Ricky said, I don't see Curacao beating us. I have a more I have a little a more thing against going to Trinidad, right? To me. But the problem with our campaign now is nobody expected Curacao to be so formidable.
Mm.
Right? So I think we went in, even when I saw the group, I said, hey, yeah, we shall make it. But now them say story come to bump. Curacao showed a
Omar,
better, them showed a better
Omar,
formidable team.
where your take? Because I know it's the fat lady that sing, but we're making it or we're not making it.
Yeah, and I always said it. Jamaica should make it, but we have to take it game by game. We can't look past anyone.
Right.
I keep saying it. This is Jamaica's best chance to make it to the World Cup, but it's also every country's in the Caribbean and Central America best chance to make it to the World Cup too. So them
Yeah,
gonna put its best foot forward,
of course.
and everybody needs to understand that. So you can't take any teams lightly. There are really no easy team, especially if you make the games go further along. Where if we go into Trinidad and we go first half and no goals, 0-0. Go into the second half, Trinidad must feel some have a better chance to beat me. Right?
Yeah.
Same thing with Curacao. Curacao come Jamaica and we don't score anything in that first half. 25 minutes
You get
gone in that
puff up.
second half. Them get
Exactly.
more confidence.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But Omar, Curacao shall meet Trinidad. The boy get in front of goal, dead empty goal and miss kick the ball.
Mm-hmm.
It would be worst problem.
Yeah.
It would be worst problem if Curacao will ever get that.
But Pee
As I
Wee,
said,
yeah,
Richard was talking about chances the last time. It was like,
yeah.
they didn't create that
Yeah.
much time. I'm like, what you say?
Yeah. No, man. The man
Come
get a
on, man. You
sitter.
must not see that chance.
You get a sit in front of goal. A
I
sitter.
missed it. Yeah, man. Pee Wee. So if Jamaica was in
And
the
Pee
same
gonna
kind
sleep,
of
you know.
Pee Wee jump asleep. No, man.
No, I'm here, man.
Pee Wee.
Hello.
If Jamaica did get the regular zone that we normally play into, you know, the US and the Canadians and the Mexicans and the Hondurans to play, we wouldn't be anywhere today. Because when I say we have an easier part right now,
In other words, then
and we are struggling.
with the same coach,
Yeah,
with the same coach and the same structure,
yeah.
I don't think we would be in such a good position like we are now.
We'll not get some
Because
10
like
now.
the 3 cycles that have passed us, the 3 World Cup cycles that have passed us since 1998, we have been the same problem. We have that midfield problem. We
But it
cannot
look
get
even
the
worse
ball.
now.
Yes, we can't get the ball from the midfield to the forward. We have very good forwards. We have very good people who can put that ball in the back of the goal if served well. But we have that midfield problem from then, and we are still having it now. The next thing we must look at even the attitude of the fans. We have not been able to get the fans involved in it.
Right.
Because the whole team seems distant from the fans.
Because the people don't know them. People don't know the players.
Right. And as Ricky said that the coach is a visitor. The coach is not in the culture. So, and the whole dynamics, because what I'm saying, we have the best pool of players that we can ever come man to man. If you put all of these players man to man with the 98 team, these guys would have more quality, but the 98 team would have more guts. Those were fighters.
Yeah.
You understand me? They would beat this team any day, anytime, just on sheer guts.
Yeah.
Because we are just surviving this round based on with talent, but with organization. And one other thing before I finish. As you look at Curacao, the team, what I'm afraid of, they have ball players in that midfield. So although their defense might not be able to stand up to our player to get good service, they have a good midfield who can string those passes together.
Yeah.
And that is a worrying sign.
That captain is something else.
Richie, can I say something?
Yeah, man.
Pee Wee. You have some midfielders when we watch the past. Edgar Davids, Roy Keane. Not here how creative in the midfield. Once they come and rough it up, you have to go hide.
Yeah.
I've seen Jamaica play, I've seen Jamaica play enough team and Whitmore have to hide. Because man, I'm most stuck around there. So if we, so all I know,
you're talking about Edgar Davids. You must talk about Luther Mateus, man. Come on.
It's a different
yeah, man. No, what me I try to say is,
I understand. That's a
what I'm saying is,
That's why.
Yeah.
Look here, and Roy Keane. Look here, you have ball playing midfielder. When you buck them man there, you hide. You never touch line. You want a change because the man they tackle him, a bite you, them a buck you, them a elbow you, them a once them grounds against you. And I've seen where we are playing aggressive midfielders and with more last. What I hear, just try remember that. No, them have a Dutch team with a Dutch player.
That tactics can't work now, That bad man tactics in the midfield.
No, what I'm saying is,
two yellow cards.
No, what I'm saying is, you can't play a rough midfielders because Trinidad is going to come to rough up our midfielders.
Of course.
They are going to come aggressive. First thing, they are going to put us 4 hours from hotel for the game and make us uncomfortable. That is one. And two, they are coming to
hotels first now. That not go again.
Well, I know. Look here.
Supposed to book our hotels.
It's all right. If a team come to Jamaica and we tell them Pegasus or any hotel in New Kingston that available and decide to put them at Portmore back road and have a sauna player beside them, which is you will make it available. We just try to tell you that. Here, PV. The other thing is, when they come to Jamaica, I am telling you this. If main events put up some very big speakers and the entertainers come out and the stadium is full of gold and the vibes in the stadium, and you drive fear in Curacao and build vibes, like the campaign, I am guaranteed say 40,000, 45 were all in the bleachers alone. 45,000
Yeah.
because people go come out, especially if we get a good result in a Trinidad.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
just want to have a look mention that.
Hey, listen. When we have the fun package, we can talk extensively, because it's a bag of reasoning and there's a whole heap of different points, and all of the points them really great, But one of the most important thing right now, as Omar said, the fat lady need for sing, and we need for. Oh, we're gonna get out the strap for make sure that she sing, or we're gonna do something for make sure she sing, and I support that, Ricky. We have to make all of the fans them come out to the national stadium. If for the last game we're gonna play in the stadium, whether or not we qualify, yes or no, we have to ensure that we support the team and give them all the strength that they need, because that's very important.
I think
Right?
I think they're going to come up this time though.
Them going to come
Because
out this time. So the
yeah,
fat lady,
because of
are gonna sing. Omar, you're gonna get to hear the music. No?
no.
So you know what I love
Yeah.
see? Just like NBA games, I'm gonna see the
Yeah.
politics people them do it. When Labour right and PNP, or them
Yeah.
send go China go print how much 100,000 shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them should include it in
So
the
we need,
ticket price.
so we need but the yellow shirt.
You need but the yellow shirts.
We need but the yellow shirt. It's
We
the
need to have a
important main
culture.
thing. We need but the yellow
Yeah,
shirt.
we need back the culture
Yeah,
for
man.
this game to push your team over the line. And
Yeah,
how much people can travel
Renee
to
Simone is
Trinidad.
just one who believe in the Jamaican culture and the Jamaican thing.
Uh,
So he must want what they call for the yellow shirt to be worn. Everybody must come out in that. Not even the captain did that say so. Him come out, come talk to the people and say everybody must wear a yellow shirt, come to the national stadium. As a matter of fact, him did a market the whole thing to say.
But you're
So
not hearing
Pin,
that.
you're right.
You're not hearing that from the present.
No, not the administration, not
hold on.
at all.
There is a marketing person.
There,
There
there
is.
is, there is.
Yeah, there is a
So
female marketing.
not now going up on the front at all. But hey, listen, I really appreciate it. This reasoning at all. I know we're going long still, but it no matter. I'll still run the video same way, make people, tell us what them think. But I love the points that we make, and I for one will always use the 98 as the measuring stick. I know the ball is different, Vin. I know the game is different, but you see, for me, I still love Harbour View a play ball down in a stadium from them time and I think so some of them games that were best football we played in Jamaica ever. It doesn't matter. Some of the best creative ball those are some of my best football days when I watch football them time. The man of your jump stadium for a
I was a ball boy them time the Faber View,
Yeah, oh yeah.
So it used to be Gear versus Joe Doda.
Omar, was not your days, but I can tell you, those days
Lenny versus Cabra.
Let me tell you,
Rugo versus Spontan.
Ricky, let me tell you something. How about you have Boys Town tool up with 5 minutes to go and we go and set up with play music? All right. You'd have to ask what happened after that.
Yeah.
Sorry, the one I remind. Look.
Yeah, man, I tell you, so you don't talk about how about you what play Boys Town. Trust me.
With Nemesis boy.
Sweet
there was football.
All
right, let's not get into that because we're going to go the whole night with that. But my prediction is that we're gonna, if the worst happening in Trinidad, we'll draw the game.
Yeah.
But Omar making a very good point, and it's so football. Go. The longer you make these teams 0-0, is the more you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So to be honest with you, I'm saying that we're gonna have a tough time against Trinidad. I'm not even saying what the score will be, but I don't believe Curacao can come to Jamaica and beat us. That's my take on it.
Omar, what you say?
Yes, they can. They can. But should they know? Again, Jamaica has the quality, and do we have the belief and the unity that we need? And that's the question, really. But as far as talent, yes, we have the talent. But is it too? As we talk about time with the coach, was that enough time to develop a playing style? We haven't really seen a consistent playing style or even players as consistent players within the national team. So as football people, you know, you want to see chemistry, you want to see continuity, you want to see opportunities time and time again, even at times if you're not scoring them, better to create than to not have them at all. You know, so yeah, we're capable. We're more than capable.
George, you say we're going to be
if you're not willing to come out there and play your heart out, then it's not going to be enough.
George, you say we're going to Trinidad to take the 3 points.
Yeah, we should beat Trinidad if we go down Trinidad with the best team.
I use them adjective, them man. Why you not use some different adjective?
No, man, we want to go down to Trinidad with the best team. But can I put it this way? You see, when you play Curacao with and we change up the whole team, those were the best players that we have, but not the best team. Because the best team had dropped 3 love. And that is what we need to do. We need to look at the best team that is playing, put them out there, because all of the players out there, they have quality.
Yeah.
But we need the best team out there for play. Because if we don't play like a team, we're not going to win.
So we now get 3 points down at Trinidad.
We can get 3 points, but we have to play the best team.
Ricky, so we get 3 points down at Trinidad.
Yeah, man, the team with the energy. Yeah, put all the team with the energy. We get
all right, so never put it out there now.
A 3 points
Trinidad go be, yeah, man, 3-2, we'll get them down there.
All right.
And then we'll get Curacao. I will get Curacao. 4 love.
Let's say more Ricky, because I 3-2 with the right answer, you know, because me and you said the same thing. And Omar and Vina and Pee Wee, and they're on the fence with the thing still. So democracy
on the fence. That's a result.
Omar
win at Trinidad, but it would be a hot 1 love.
Yeah, hot 1 love.
It's gonna be a competitive game.
But Vin, Omar left you, you know. Omar let you go in a Vin.
So
Omar say a hot 1 love. I got drop back at Trinidad.
No, let me tell you something. Trinidad is a team that them in trouble. You see, when you back up, when you back up an animal, and in triangle him attack you, you know.
I think Trinidad are go for the 2nd spot still.
Trinidad have to. Trinidad going all out. I'm only hoping that we do overanalyze the game.
Yeah.
And change the teams. Because we all say, oh, this guy playing, so we have to put somebody to. Now I hope them do overanalyze him. Play our game and win the game.
Yeah. All right. Vina, you said the big thing, you know, play our game, win the game, and everybody pretty much has said that.
Yeah.
You know, so really appreciate it.
Get on there and Lego Bowser and Lego Dixon.
Yeah.
And then as I think Ricky or George say, bring in the youngster at 10 minutes.
Bring in Whisper, man. Bring on Whisper.
Yeah.
3-2. Yeah, it might be 3-1, but I get in that 2 goal. But they're gonna be the runner up. They're gonna be the runner up. And follow we got the World Cup in the players. I can't tell you that. 2 Caribbean team.
And then we just pull up the stadium.
Yeah, man.
And make stadium ram. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I mean, we got so much time, but hey, listen, I like the discussion. I really love it. I really appreciate it. And, you know, I know our subscribers have been appreciated because a lot of people in a Vin, if you go there and check the comments, people have whole heap of chat to go up on the thing and things. So,
yeah.
You know, really appreciate the comments, really appreciate the candidness about, you know, the discussion and things. Pee Wee, you need to drop in more often. And share
just send the link on, because I like the vibe and the discussion.
Yeah, man.
You know,
and
gentlemen,
we have English Premier League come up with Ricky gone 1 still, but we not ball. You know, our fault.
All right. You're a mess.
Our fault.
You know me as a track and field, man. But I call a daughter, me have why she the track and field, why I mean that. But me a baller. So,
yeah,
So I mean, the half you, man. For your ball and grab of you is one thing, you know. Football, right, Sherwin?
Well, come down to Manchester, come take it back. Don't worry yourself.
Ball.
Yeah,
it's like a university, you know. Don't worry.
Yeah, man. Color red, don't half of you. That's how we did. All
right, thanks a whole lot.
All right, guys, take care.
Okay, blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good night, gents.
Good night, guys.
Yeah.